I'll tell you something that, so I just started managing for a buddy of mine, right?
Okay.
These are like our best friends that we have here in the area that we have. Me and my wife, we have our best
Yeah.
friends. Shout out to Fabi and David. But anyways, they moved up to Carrollton, right?
Okay.
And the house they left behind is in Grand Prairie. Their house is nice, furnished nicely, and so they pretty much left everything, most of the furniture behind, and they switched out a few things that they took with them. But they asked me, okay, we're gonna ask you to manage it for us, please. And so I was like, yeah, yeah, it seems like it'll do good. They said, can you get mostly corporate? They start saying, I'm like, well, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. Nothing's guaranteed. But when I can't, I'm gonna put Airbnb. I don't want it to sit empty. I'm gonna put Airbnb in there or whatever, shorter stays, and they're cool with that. That's all. Turn it down. Turn it down. And then the next day, we got a call, or Manu, like I said, he handles the corporate side. He got a call right away. They need something in Grand Prairie. They want this many bedrooms, all that stuff. The criteria
Yeah.
that it fit. And they said, yeah, we got one that's available now because I try to keep my places filled, right? So the only house that was available was theirs because we just got it up and running, and I hadn't even got the permit yet. How much am I gonna get a month for this? I said, you're gonna get 5,100 a month for this one for 8 months at least, and then month to month after that. He's like, "Are you shitting me?" He's like, "Are you?
Yeah.
Oh my God!" He's like, to him, this is a lot of money. I don't know what their mortgage is. Maybe 1,000, maybe 15, but to them, they're making this huge spread instead
Mhm.
of what you can get in that area for 3-2, probably 22 to 2,400 bucks a month. So they're making double,
Yeah.
and so they're like over the moon.